Howdy doodle, guys. How are you doing? We have this game. It's going to be a tasty one. It's going to be a juicy one because we have Redneck, a.k.a. USA Lamer, going up against one of his lackeys, one of his gang members, who is known as Jojo, a.k.a. Senor B, Senor Bo. The name changes, so you just never know. So we're gonna have a showdown against Revnak, and it's basically like this matchup is basically like Batman versus Robin. This is what this is. It's Batman versus Robin. No Joker. He's not involved. It's Batman versus Robin. So we'll see how this plays out. Revnak has been spewing some propaganda recently about how how Brits aren't that good. Or in actual fact, Brits are bottom tier. This is part of his propaganda machine, shall we say, to try and get the civilizations he wants buffed or otherwise, or nerfed. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how Jojo decides to play this matchup. I think Brits are a fantastic civ, played right. And this guy, this Jojo, I've seen him around the 2100 elo bracket. So, he's a very, very good player, regardless of his civilization. Does almost play exclusively Brits. So we'll see how this plays out for him. At the moment, Revnak, of course, is almost playing exclusively USA. $75 coin here for Brits. Whilst at the moment, not much going on for Revnak. And already, look at that timing. Already being able to age up before 2 minutes. And he's aging up with Pennsylvania. How has he aged up that quickly? I've been talking all this time, and I didn't even realize he's able to age up that fast. Holy cow. So he went with the capitalism build. The capitalism was the first card. And then it looks like he was eating a lot of livestock. I'll just have a quick look at... Okay, so he did pick up 50 food. Did he pick up any other food? 75 food and 50 food. Yeah, so 75 food, 50 food, and he's been eating lots of livestock. Of course, as well, at the beginning of the game, he doesn't chop for French immigrants or anything like that, so all of his villagers go straight onto food. So this is kind of an insane age time. Like, this is actually insane. Like, I've never seen this. I've literally never seen this. There is a 700 food age up option for them where you could see this sort of age up time, but that's generally for the German immigrant build. So yeah, that age up time is just insane. Look at that. Most civs would only just start aging up, the last 10 seconds or so. So that is actually insane. Brits, they're a pretty good age up time civ. They age up at a pretty decent time, earlier than most. But he's not even halfway aged up yet, so that's kind of insane. He does have 17 vills though. He's got a couple of bits of livestock here. Already got Gangstor coming in. Probably has hunting dogs in as well. He's going to have enough for steel traps. Oh, he just bought 100 wood. Interesting. So he had just a load of gold left over, and so he decided to buy 100 wood just to be able to get a mana out quicker. Which, yeah, I can respect that. Getting villagers out a lot quicker. That's absolutely fine. Stable going down with that. Oh, look, he's killing more livestock. He has more livestock. Wow. Nice 70 wood hit. It's going to be up for grabs. Is Revnak going to get there in time? Is Jojo paying attention? He is. But he might lose his Explorer for it. I do like this English Explorer, British Explorer. Does have some kind of cool swag. Looks more like his armor looks more Spanish than British though, but it is what it is.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Down goes that outpost and the barracks. Playing quite defensively here. You can play aggressive in this matchup, but it's very difficult with the age up options. If they age up with skirms, they've got the Pennsylvania, goon techs, and it's just very, very difficult. So he's going to opt to play quite defensively here. Okay, that barracks goes down at 4 minutes 45. He's going to start queuing longbows. Interesting. So he's going to keep most people on wood and food at the moment. Income 700 wood. Hunting dogs only just come in now. We'll probably see steel traps very, very shortly. There it is. And then he's going to queue up. He's going to be able to get 5 longbows out here. So pretty nice start by him. He's not, he's pretty good. Pretty average start by Brits. He's doing all right. Going for 600 wood next. Again, very, very standard. So classic Brit build right now. Whilst USA almost aging up. And there it is. Doesn't have the capital card just yet. So definitely want to get Virginia General Assembly out before you're halfway aged up. Because then you get the benefit of all of those age-free cards sooner. There it is. It's going to be tight, but he's going to lose. He's not going to get all of the benefit that he wants. And I feel like if you've gone the halfway point, do you want to age up quicker? I mean, you do get double XP crates, so it's always worth getting those extra XP crates. But, there are other techs other than just the fast age up that are available to you. Okay, longbow's backing up. Not sure why. We've got that medium gold trickle coming in. Everyone just on food right now. Chops for an extra house. That's it. And it's just super greedy, but it's a super easy build to pull off as well. Yeah, and look, he's not going to get all of the benefit for the age up time, but he's not going to be too far behind either. And look, there comes in the Pennsylvania Cavalry, and that's bugged. One of the reasons why this is still too OP is because that costs about 650 food. It should be gold that it costs, so it's kind of bugged at the moment. So you get this super early skirm goon at 6 minutes 50. It's just kind of insane. Longbows coming out though. They counter both of those units. 14 Vils. It's got that classic Russia-America company coming in first. Jojo on 34 villagers. And he's just massing a load of longbows right now. Wow, that's an early dock. I did not expect that. So already putting down an early dock. Wow. He's really going to be sitting in H2 here. So we saw 700 wood into 600 wood. And then he followed it up with 6 longbowmen. Do I like 6 longbowmen there? I don't know. It's probably okay. It has forced both these blockhouses to go quite defensive. One thing in this matchup, if you're playing this matchup where someone's doing this USA build, you cannot allow these blockhouses to be put down aggressively. Because if these blockhouses come down here, you're gonna allow your opponent to have all of the map control. So it's super important you push these blockhouses back, and that's what he did. That's what he did a great job. Just because of his mass, he did a great job of pushing these blockhouses back. So, that's pretty good win for him right now. These 3 Gatlings though, they're gonna be another problem. Longbows in mass will do well versus Gatlings just because their range is insane, and they'll be able to snipe the Gatlings. But in this amount of mass, it's just not gonna happen. He's gonna see the Gatlings early. And he only loses 1 longbowman. That's good, as long as you don't, the cost of seeing the Gatlings can sometimes mean losing half your army. Manages only to lose 1 longbow, which is not bad. He sees these coming in. He sees the Gatlings again. These are what I like to call Brits. Brits' special ability, like the civilization bonus for Brits is obviously they get a free villager per manor house. But I also like to think that there's an extra bonus. It's that they basically have a map pack because of all of the manors everywhere, which has always been funny to me. And look at that, just a quadruple kill just out of nowhere. Lots of Minutemen coming in and Musketeers coming in from the back. Longbows getting decimated. Oh, lordy. Gatling guns, behave yourself. But they finally go down, and actually really nice micro with the Musketeers. He gets the snare on the skirmishers. Redknapp sleeping on the job there. He'll take that. All of the skirmishers cleaned up. That was nice. And then the longbows in the back clean everything else up. I mean, he loses his skirms, he loses his 3 Gatlings, but because those things are free, they're age up skirms or their cards worth of Gatlings, it's kind of an okay trade for USA, just because his opponent just loses so much stuff which costs pure resources. And now he's chasing down these 2 Gatlings. Can he get there in time? He's either going to have to back up I think. Oh, it's so risky. Oh, yes, okay. I would have backed up a bit sooner than that, but I like the game of chicken he was playing there. There's always like a game of chicken. Is his opponent gonna unpack? Is his opponent gonna continue chasing? It's always that fun game of chicken when you're running down unpacked artillery. But it does look like Revnak won the game of chicken there, and Jojo decided to back up, which is definitely the right option because could have taken down the Gatlings, but he would have lost a lot of his army there for it. Does still have the option of going for villager pools here. He's on 50 vils, has about 5 boats right now. Only 22 vils for USA, but don't forget he's got that gold trickle, the XP trickle. He's got capitalism trickle. He's got double block houses, which gives 30% extra on hunts. So
Yes.
this is still anybody's game right now. Brits tend to overscore as well. So Brits' score will tend to be a little bit higher than it actually is. That's due to like manor house inflation and things like that. Lots of manor houses all over. Wants to kind of start spreading some manor houses out here, though. He's probably not going to be able to get any here, but wants to definitely start spreading them out a little bit wider on the map as well, just so he's got that, like I said, that map hack, which is like the Brit special ability, is being able to see lots of the map. Especially when you get like gaslighting in, or the town watch, whichever one it is. Definitely a very effective tech from the church for Brits because of the manor houses and their line of sight. Interesting trade cut. So we've got Stagecoach coming in for USA here. He shipped 1k wood. I'm not sure what he spent it all on though. Looks like he's gone for an artillery foundry, a TP, probably 2 TPs and Stagecoach. So using that 1k wood kind of for TP, Stagecoach, and maybe some artillery. What you often see with that 1k wood is essentially just two TCs. So, wow, look at this. Massing a load more Gatlings. Gonna be able to get another one. 4 Gatlings. So now there's gonna be 6 Gatling guns. This is gonna be so difficult to deal with. Nice longbows pinch. Carbine cavalry there, but look, he sees this, the line of sight. Jojo will see these Gatlings coming in from a mile away. Oh, he does see them, but the Hussar switch coming in there, and he's got, oh my god, he's got 10 Hussars. No, the Gatling guns, they decide to turn and fight. But he should take most of them down before they get a second shot in. Oh, Lord. What a Hussar switch from Jojo. And he's protecting those last 2 Gatlings really, really well. But that's going to allow his musketeers going to switch in there. Just walk up, deal with the Gatlings. Really, really nice longbow sniping there. And now it's just down to goons again. So really, really nice Hussar switch. And Revnak's sleeping on the job there. He just pushed way too aggressive with his Gatlings. And he got punished hard for it. Not sure what they were killing over there. So really, really nice capitalization by Jojo there. Took full advantage. Okay, Minutemen coming in and trying to melee here. Oh, because there's more Gatlings on the way, that's why. But Jojo wasn't born yesterday, and he's fully aware. But look at the flank. I didn't even see those 3 Hussars. Where did they come from? And Gatling guns going down. They're going to do some damage before they do. But still surviving with a decent mass, Brits. Now, if he can wilt down these Dragoons, he'll be in a fine position. 69. Nice. Villagers for Jojo. He's up to 9 boats. He's gonna, no, sorry, I tell a lie. He's up to 11. He's gonna continue to make more as well. And he's doing this sneakily as well. I don't think, oh no, he does. He sees the dock. So USA actually do see the dock. And as a result, he's gonna counter by pulling out a frigate. Still making Gatlings. The dangerous thing about this for Brits is because they're in H2 as well still, that it's just like one mistake and the Gatlings will just punish you so hard. And then all of your tempo is gone. All of your tempo is gone. Whilst he has to play perfectly. Brits have to play perfectly every step of this way. One mistake and boom, Gatlings just take down half of your units. Frigate getting cooled. He's going to see it early, though, at least. He's putting a second dock down in response. Docks are... Putting down more docks is a really good way of defending against your opponent. Just because having more docks, you know, they take quite a while to siege down with boats, even things like frigates. So by having lots of boats, these essentially act as TCs with TC fire, dock fire against your opponent. So just putting down more docks is a good way of defending against the opponent. Jojo is aging up, though. He's making a caravel on the back of this as well, which could be risky for those Gatlings. Oh, longbows coming in, but they went a little bit too far there. Needs to wait for this timing. Needs to wait for the caravels. To be honest, he's almost aged up, so he probably just wants to back up here and just wait till he gets veterancy text for everything. He's got a shipment in queue as well. That could either be 2 falconets or a frigate. Doesn't need to do anything too risky right now. He's on 69 villagers still. Nice. Oh, he ages up with the wood and the caravel. Very, very nice. He's raiding with some hussars as well. So perfect age up there, giving that extra water support. Building more docks as well. His shipment is going to be a frigate. I think I would definitely be the same. You need to protect your water here. Plus, that frigate could do a lot of damage versus these Gatlings. And if the timing's going to be right, yes, ready. Start moving your units in. I'd start walking them in right now. Put that frigate down right here. And when that frigate comes in, they should be popping those Gatlings. So many Gatlings up for grabs there. He sees it. He moves his Gatlings because he's afraid. Oh, no. The timing was perfect for you. The timing was perfect for you. Ready. Jojo, what are you doing? Use that broadside attack. Hussars are going in for it. Finally, we see it. He had so much opportunity to move his Gatlings away from the shore, even though he saw the frigate and stuff. And just like that, he's going to use these ships as sort of a pseudo-artillery units. And just like that, veterancy comes in for musketeers. And now he's got the fire support on land. Oh, he does. Nice micro there by Revnak. He clips that caravel before he runs away. And wow, 2 Woku junks coming in. Ready. You do not see these boats every day. That's the Age 2 card, I believe. And these guys are super tough. 1,500 HP. Compare that to the 800 HP of a caravel. They are super, super tough. Not as tough as a frigate, mind. Nice, an outpost out here as well. There's going to be dock fire as well with the frigate now. That's going to take so much damage. Interesting that he would decide to go for those Woku junks. Because they do cost like 600 resources. I think they cost 300 wood, 300 food. It might be a bit less than that now. Can't remember, but I think it's around that. So that is an expensive unit. He's building a dock of his own now as well. So only on 39 vils compared to Jojo's 72. It's still a scary amount of Gatling guns. What's Jojo's responsibility? Is that he can't continue just to run infantry into those Gatling guns. And as I say that, I can see culverins being made. Very, very nice. It's definitely the right response here. And he's going to be able to make a lot of them as well. And I think that's definitely the right option. Just make as many of those culverins as you can. That is Revnak's win condition here, is just to mass those Gatling guns. Very actually fortunate that that one vill was kind of a guinea pig there, because otherwise if he did... Oh, no, but the Gatling guns are going to see these villages. Oh, no. Oh, oh, thank God for that. Oh, God, that could have been an absolute genocide. Oh, Jesus Christ, I would have had human rights lawyers all over my YouTube there. He decided to go for the longbowman there, but the longbowman kind of backed up at the right time, so he didn't lose too many longbows. Whilst he could have just like had Gatlings on each different villager there, and we would have seen like 10 dead instant 10 dead villagers. So nice play there by Jojo, backing up with his longbows at the perfect time. Second TC going down right near the shore as well. Really nice. It's going to defend the water. Thanks for the YouTube sub. You might see this back, watch this video, and say, hey, I followed at the time you was recording this. Okay, couple of cauldrons of his own being made here, but Jojo has the cauldron supremacy, if you will, but he didn't unpack in time. Oh, no, he's losing more than he deserves to. These Gatlings are the backline doing so much damage. The Goon's going to be able to clip that cauldron, but the couple of Falconet's going to be able to do decent damage by the cauldron, and then that's going to allow the Musketeers to get in. There's so much micro stuff going on here, but the Gatlings get so much damage. There was so much worth out of those Gatlings. It was painful to see. And the Jojo's micro could have been better. Always slow play your cauldrons, guys. Always unpack. You don't want to wait till you see your opponent, because he'll see you first. If he's unpacked, he'll see you first. And by the time you've seen him, bang, he's already killed one of your artillery pieces. So always unpack your cauldrons, or have your units much further in front than the rest of your artillery pieces. So have your musketeer, for example, very, very far forward, not to allow his cauldrons to nip yours. Okay, we've got some action going on here on the water. This game's got a bit of everything so far. He wants to try and bait him into this outpost or this TC, but Revnak knows that. Trying to do some raiding with Hussars down here as well. Nice. And a third TC going down. Going to be losing a frigate here, and he didn't need to lose that frigate. He could have just baited him in further and within range of the TCs. Frigate, he's not moving at all. The dock's going to be in range now as well. Oh, this frigate's on 2 HP. 2 HP! I've never seen a frigate on such low HP. Well, what's he doing with the cauldron? He was trying to do that micro thing, but I'm not sure that works anymore. Where you just run the around the boat really tightly, so it's always moving and it can never stand still to fire. I'm not sure that works anymore. Now Jojo's had enough of this water battle. He's going to be like, I'm just going to bring my cauldrons in. Going to siege these docks down. Definitely a nice counter play there. Outpost going down to secure this gold mine. More musketeers coming in. I always say, Brits are the best Musk Falxiv. Ooh, long lines coming in. More cauldrons from Revnak. Oh, and he shipped that. Oh, it's such a good card. Look, 14 sharpshooters and 5 renegados for like 500 coin. That's such an insane card. Even still, it's such an insane card. Oh, now he's sniping a couple of cauldrons for free. Gets one down. He only took down one dock here. More docks going down now. Revnak's eco is in the water. Jojo needs to sort that water out. He's back. He's somehow been allowed to get up to 61 villagers, and he's only on 1 TC. He does have Stagecoach, don't forget, and all those gold trickles. How's Jojo going to counter this? He's on 3 TCs. He's on 102 villagers. So even with all the trickles, the Stagecoach, definitely the eco is in favor for Brits. He has Stagecoach as well now. He's putting down some infrastructure. He's still got plenty of gold left here and here. But Revnak has the tempo right now. Even though the score, Jojo's 10k score up, it still looks good for USA. How's Jojo going to win this? He could just sell a load of wood, age up to 4, get some rockets out maybe. That's certainly what I would be looking at doing. Couple of frigates now. These haven't been buffed though. Whilst his has, he's got 103 range attack now. That's there's definitely a card for that, right? Yep, there it is. The European cannons gives them more range, line of sight, and more damage. Okay, Gatling gun's going to be sieging down this TC. He's trying to take back map control of his own now. Look, putting down some frontier outposts, 2 of them. Is it going to be enough? Wow, and Arsenal coming in as well for Jojo. So that's going to be probably for the artillery ups.
Yes. Ready.
Oh, more culverins coming in. There we go. There's one of them. There's the gunner's quadrant. I think that's the line of sight. Don't make the same mistake again, Jojo. Unpack your culverins before you see him. He did the same thing again. But just because he has more mass, he's going to be able to get away with it. Wow, more longbows coming in as well. Minutemen from the dying TC. The frontier outposts are about to go down, though. He's going to have to deal with they're getting shot by them. But he should have been fighting behind his 2 outposts. He got caught out of position again. And now Jojo, the score's looking so good. Come on, Brits. Come on, Brits. You can do this. Hashtag bottom tier Brits. Are they doing this against top tier USA? Proving Revnak wrong again. Can he do it, boys? Come on, lads. Now he's winning on the water as well. Oh, it's just going from bad to worse for Revnak. Only has some measly little goons left. Woo! 107 villagers. That Woko junk is going down. Now he's just massing a load of longbows. Definitely should be looking at aging as well above the back of this. Or just massing a load more culverins. He's almost at max population. Lost so many boats. See you later. 70, 69, nice. Going down. And none of these, all 17 or so boats, are not being able to gather right now, even if he hasn't lost them. So half his eco, quarter of his eco, third of his eco is basically locked up inside of this dock. Not able to do anything. Pulaski's Legion coming out on top of the longbows, but Jojo reacts quickly. Is that going to be the deciding factor here? He's deciding that just to fire and shoot with the longbows. The longbows are getting muddled up. He's trying to put his musketeers on melee, but they're going to scramble through, and it's going to take some time. Oh, no. Not like this, Jojo. Not like this. I think he's just going to survive. Just about. He's going to hang on for dear life. And that was as good a pop as he could have hoped for. He sort of trades evenly. But that's still okay for Jojo because he's just got the insane eco lead here. So he's going to be absolutely fine. And it's just longbows versus goons. And obviously longbows will win that out. More culverins coming in. Back up to 70 villagers. Still only on a single TC this entire game. His boats are starting to produce now, but he can't afford more stuff. He's building another frigate. He needs another 2, though, to kind of contest with any of this. He's gone for the native trading post for some reason. Not sure what he decides to get from there. Still got plenty of cards to send. Ooh, what's he getting? Veterancy. Veteran State Militia. Looks like he hasn't got any more gold options, so he's very desperate now. And he's just going to try and put all of his units onto food and wood and try and make State Militia. State Militia are a very good unit, very efficient units. Shipping Hamilton economics at this stage. That's a very bizarre card. Definitely got some other options, like maybe even 7 sharpshooters or Continental Rangers here. Or even Kentucky Coalfields. That's a way of getting a lot of gold very, very quickly. So Kentucky Goldfields, he's got the wood to send it, would be very, very effective for him right now. Jojo pushing in again. Just as his second TC is trying to go up, the one time he tries to get a TC up, it's going to get sieged down. Does go up, though. Hamilton Economics is going to give him some resources back from all of the market techs that he's decided to make here. Finally starting to take down these blockhouses. Still just going for the Musk Longbow Culverin. Nice, I like this. Jojo making some natives as well. He's still up to 74 vills. Somehow he's still getting more villager count. He's hanging on. He's on life support right now. He needs, like, I don't know. The Pulaski's Legion felt like his last final hoorah, and it just wasn't enough. Maybe he needs, like, some massive Gatlings out. I know he's trying to make State Militia, which, you know, that's not a bad option, but you need to have a lot of them. Nice. These Rattan shields coming in, doing some raiding. Cav coming in as well. It's looking good now. He's swarming with the longbows and musketeers. And there we have the GG. Well, that was 30 minutes of just pure madness. And boys, there you have it. Don't let anyone tell you anything about Brits being a bad civ. Woo! Damn, that was a fun game. That was a really good game. Back and forward, back and forward. It was very tentative at one point where the Gatlings were just causing havoc. It could have gone very, very differently, but Jojo played that really, really well. Let's have a look at those post-game stats. And that was a fantastic game. Look at this. Got quite close up here, but Jojo finishing on 107, 72 vills to 31 at one point. Let's have a look at all resources gathered. Jojo was just pulling further and further away as the game went on. It's 179 musks to 61 goons. Wow, what a game. Guys, I know you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. And I will catch you on the next one. Cheers, boys. Peace.